As many of you follow this growing channel, you may have noticed that I focus on the human values and principles missing in our modern world. We have been caught up in the social rat race for decades. We have moved away from understanding what truly defines us as human beings. For centuries, we have taken pride in being the most evolved species on the planet. But we have abandoned or forgotten the values that make our humanity worthwhile. Today we're exploring a particularly misunderstood concept: masculinity. Let's talk like men. True manhood isn't measured by conquest or defined by how many women you hook up with. And we limit ourselves to swiping, scoring, and bragging about encounters. How are we any different from the shallow stereotypes we criticize? Authentic masculinity goes much deeper than physical desires. It's about character, integrity, and how we respect ourselves and others, because that makes us even better as men. For centuries, we have taken pride in being the most evolved species on the planet. But we have abandoned or forgotten the values that make our humanity worthwhile. In a world where everyone is selling something and women trade intimacy for influence, sexual discipline is no longer just a suggestion. It is life. If a woman thinks she can control you sexually, you're finished. You have already given up leadership. From then on, every decision will be filtered through her moods, her hormones, and her bedroom strategies. You are no longer a man. You are her pet. And you won't even realize how low you have fallen until you are penniless, bitter, and begging for money from the very woman you built altars for. Let's understand this. 1. A man who can't say no is not a man. He's a slave. If your manhood is measured by how many women you've had sex with, you're still a boy. Real men don't want validation from their penis. They know that not every woman is worth a kiss, let alone a commitment. Because when your sexual appetite is out of control, your whole life will follow accordingly. You'll start compromising your values, emptying your pockets, lying to yourself, and living in chaos, all for just only a dopamine hit. 2. She can spot your weakness. Women are biologically wired to spot strength, or the lack of it. If you're obsessed with her body but are putting off your goals, she notices. If you lose focus every time she walks in half naked, she notices it. And whether she respects you or not depends on those moments. The man who can say no to pleasure is the man she will follow, with both fear and attraction. Because now she knows this man is not going to budge easily. He has control. He's dangerous in a good way. 3. The most successful men control their sex drive. Do you think Elon Musk, Jay-Z, or Andrew Tate built empires by chasing women all day? Do you think Jordan Peterson got there by just staying in DMs? No. He learned to redirect his drive. He turned his hunger into creation, power, and legacy. Every hour you spend sexting, stalking, or getting over heartbreak is an hour you didn't spend creating. The most remarkable men in history didn't let sex lead them. They led themselves. And when they didn't, they paid a heavy price. Jeff Bezos lost $38 billion and 25% of Amazon shares in a divorce because of his antics with a 51-year-old woman. Elon Musk admitted to paying $2.5 million to satisfy his sexual desires and sending $500,000 a year to a child he isn't sure is his. Even the wealthiest men in the world bleed when they lose discipline. So what's your excuse? 4. In a hypersexual world, moderation is revolutionary. This is the age of OnlyFans, soft porn music, and hookup culture. Sex is cheap. Standards are low. Everyone is available at the right price. So when a man says, "I don't want it unless it's chaste," he's not weak. He's rare. He's unusual. He's a threat. Because he has what the rest of us have lost: control. 5. Masculinity should be rooted in power, not pleasure. You aren't born to chase low-hanging fruit. You are born to win, build, create, and lead. If a woman's body is enough to distract you from your mission, you never had a mission. Masculinity is not muscles, a beard, or a deep voice. Masculinity is restraint. It's the ability to postpone gratification. It's the strength to walk away. When everything inside you says yes, it's wise to say, "Not right now." Because kings don't sleep with everyone. They choose who fits in with their throne. So to every man reading this, take control. Stop wasting energy with DMs, flings, and weak excuses. Train your body to follow your mind, not the other way around. Sexual discipline is the new masculinity. Master it, and you won't just win women. You'll win life. I know some men have strong arguments for the little guy down their pants, so I look forward to your heated responses in the comments. Now, I know this might be tough to hear, but truth always is. Remember, your power as a man is defined by the discipline you have over yourself. If this message resonated, if it struck a chord, then it's time to step up and reclaim your strength. Hit that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and most importantly, share your thoughts below. Because this conversation isn't over. It's just getting started. Until next time, stay disciplined, stay powerful.